Hey up everybody, Devan here and welcome back to the Angling Giant YouTube channel. So lately we've been doing a bit more pleasure fishing than usual and going for sort of bigger, I'll not say big carp, but bigger carp, a venue local to us called Bank End. And that sort of piqued my interest in maybe trying out a bit of carp fishing or specimen fishing, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure if it's something that I'm going to do any more than once every couple of months, or even if I'm ever going to do it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a trip over to Independent Tackle and Bait in Doncaster and just have a look through their carp tackle, see if they've got any sort of budget setup kits, have a word with a couple of lads in there and just see if there's something we can grab that we can have a weekend at, see if we're into it. I don't want to be spending a fortune, because I know carp tackle is probably even more expensive than match stuff. So yeah, let's go and have a look and see if there's out that we can get our hands on. So here we are at Independent Tackle and Bait. So we're going to have a quick look round first, and then we'll ask one of the lads to give us a hand and show us what we can get for a small. Right, so we're with Gareth from Independent Tackle and Bait, and he's just brought out a 3-rod setup for us. So as I said on way here, we're not looking to spend a lot of money, we're just trying to get something nice and cheap. And this setup, we've got 3 rods, 3 reels, a 3-rod pod, bobbins and case. And how much for it, Gareth?
150 quid.
150 quid. So if you can just talk us through what it is we're getting, what kind of rod it is.
Yeah, you're getting a basic carp rod, 12 foot 275. You're getting a bait runner with line on, which the line on it be 12 to 15 pound breaking strain.
Yep.
3-rod hold all, a basic pod, set of swingers. An old thing you'd have to add extra to it, and you can add them as extras, is alarms, which well, you can even down to 6 quid a piece, but you can get a little bit better one. Net and a pole, boilies, all like that. So you 200 quid, you'd have everything.
Sound.
To go with it.
Right.
But main thing that you need with that is 3 alarms or 2 alarms, depending on how many rods you want to use.
Yep.
So at maximum another 20 quid.
Right, so I will have a look inside and we'll get a bit of few rigs and some alarms. And
yeah, I'll show you where they are.
Nice one. Nice one. Yeah.
Like that. You've got corder, you've got leg clip kits, you've got same with Fox. There's loads, mate. Easiest way to do it would be to get some, excuse me, like them, look. Yep. There's three in them. Buy some PVA mesh, few pellets in it, make a little bag, put a wafter on, whack it out, and off you go. You're fishing, if you know what I mean. And I'm sure if you've done your match fishing, you'll have a needle and boiler stops, that sort of thing. But you can make it as expensive or as
nice and cheap.
Yeah. Buy a pack of 3 of them. Or there's Corder, there's Nash, there's all alt mix, and you're away. You don't have to spend a lot.
Yeah. So for solid bag then?
For solid bag, right? That's at the minute you probably, let me, we have just had a massive cord delivery come.
What would you use, an inline lead rather
Yeah,
than a lead
a
clip?
little inline lead. If you bought that kit, I won't go no bigger than a 2-ounce lead,
Yep.
just cost the a softer rod. Use small or extra small in any like them, your Avid, Corda, or whichever you prefer.
Yep.
Micro pellets, a short upland,
What, 4 or 5 inch?
4-inch max, little wafter on it. You can either do it blowback or a KD rig, something like that. Bit of oil in it at this time of year to pull them down, and you're away.
Sound. So we'll get some small solids.
Yeah. If you're 2-ounce bolt bubbles, they're
Yep.
in line, but you fill them up with water,
Right.
and everything's in there. Your swivels, anti-tangle sleeve. Just put your line through. For them rods, they'd be about ideal.
Yeah, we'll have some of them then. Nice.
And then you just want some zig or floater line. And actually, you could buy them ready done Corda zigs. There's 3 or 5 rigs in a pack, and just get the 4-foot ones. If you're hooking the bait on, just cut air off.
Yep.
Or if you're leaving air on, just
So we're just going to use bread. So
yeah, just cut air off and use them.
Yeah. Here we have it then, guys. This is what £200 can get you at Independent Tackle and Bait. So we've got 3 12-foot carp rods, 3 bait runner reels, 3 bite alarms, and 3 bobbins, droppers, whatever we want to call them. Now what I'm going to do is, like I said, I've just set this up now just so you can see what you actually get. In total, I spent under £200 today on this carp setup. So we're going to look through and look at the quality of it and see what you get for 200 quid. Before we get into it, this is definitely not for tackle tarts or for full-blown carp fishing enthusiasts. It's for people wanting to get into it, beginners, junior anglers, people on a tight budget, etc. Or for matchmen like me that just want to go out, gear to go, and know that this tackle will get used over and over again. So let's have a closer look and show you what you actually get. So most of the tackle is Angling Pursuit. So this is an Angling Pursuit Carp Max. It's a 12-foot 2.75 test curve. You've got the Angling Pursuit Max 60 or MAX 60, whatever it's called, bait runner reels, and then these bobbins as well. Now these bite alarms are not the ones that you got in kit. We got a couple of extras and we've just shoved them on because these have got batteries in. And you get the rod pod as well. Now in terms of quality, as you're going to expect from £200 worth, 3 rods for £200, it's not fantastic. You know, it's big, it's bulky, it's, you know, I don't want to say it feels cheap, but you can tell it's budget tackle. But again, to walk in and get 3 rods set up for 200 quid, including a few bits that I'll show you in a minute, you can't go wrong. For what you see here, the 3 rods, pod, bobbins and reels, it's just 150 quid, which I think is fantastic. Like I say, we're hardly ever going to use this, and when we do, it's not going to be for week-long sessions. It's probably going to be sort of 24 hours at absolute most. So as I said, I did spend just short of £200, so I'll show you what else we got. In my opinion, we've got absolutely everything we need to get us on bank. Let's have a look. So you'll have to excuse shadows on this one, we're filming outside because it's a nice day. We've got some Fox bolt bubbles, so if we want to do a little bit of surface fishing, we can. To go with them, we've got some ready zigs. These are 8 foot, so I'm not going to set up a zig rig, like I say, it's a bit beyond my carp fishing expertise, but I am going to use these for surface fishing along with some bread as well, if we just bite the hairs off. That's just as box for his bobbins. We've bought an NGT PVA set, again no thrills. You get wide mesh, narrow mesh, 2 size bags, string, tape, plunger, 20 quid. That'll do us. Little scoop for them bags, and 3 2-ounce inline weights. So in my opinion, that's absolutely everything you need to get on bank. Now, so we've got no mat or net or handle or anything like that, but that's all stuff that we already own. But speaking to Gareth at Independent Tackle and Bait, you can pick up a decent mat, net and handle for probably about 25-30 quid. So still, for under £200 you're going to get yourself out on bank. What we're going to do now is we're going to get everything ready, packed up, and we're going out fishing tomorrow, and we're going to take these for the maiden voyage and see if we can't get a run. So yeah, wish us luck, and I'll see you at Bank End.